I saw something from Charlie Kirk the other day that made me say that guy is definitely going to be the president one day, God willing. And I actually already had the idea for the video called Why Charlie Kirk Will Be the President. And now, after his tragic death, I had to change it to Why Charlie Kirk Would Have Been the President. And in honor of his great life, I'm going to tell you why that statement is so true.
This is God's grace on our country, giving us another chance.
I think you'll find it very interesting, but first, since it's just happened a few hours ago, I want to take you through in real time the left's reaction to this in chronological order, not to make anyone angry, but just to be realistic about what we're dealing with in America today. When this news first broke this afternoon, MSNBC speculated that the shooter could have been a Trump supporter shooting in celebration.
Yeah, and again, I emphasize what you just emphasized. We don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about.
Then they went on to insinuate that Charlie Kirk had it coming.
And I think that's the environment we're in, that people just, you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
And they also made sure to let everyone know how divisive Charlie Kirk was.
Charlie Kirk is a divisive figure, polarizing, lightning rod, whatever term you want to use.
And of course, they had to make it about gun control.
Every single day, people are dying due to gun violence in America.
Anyways, on to Charlie Kirk and his incredible life. Let me ask you this. How many people in American politics are popular enough to attract a crowd like this at the drop of a hat at a random college in Utah on a Wednesday afternoon? And Charlie has done that hundreds and hundreds of times. In my opinion, it's Donald Trump, Charlie Kirk, and pretty much no one else who can do that. Charlie Kirk was so popular, so well liked, and so respected.
That's a lot of people, Utah, I'll tell you what.
And he really was at the peak of his popularity right now. He had just gotten back from debating the entire 300-person Oxford Student Union in England, which was like an international political event that got millions of views all over the world. And Charlie did such a good job representing America and such a good job representing the young American patriot.
First, I'll give you £1,000 right now if you could tell me the U.S. citizen that was deported under Donald Trump. You said that twice. Yeah, the U.S. citizen that was deported under Donald Trump. Can anyone tell me £1,000? I'll give it to you right now. Yeah, name? Wrong, not a U.S. citizen. Citizen El Salvador. Anyone else? U.S. citizen, deported under Trump. Nope, that was a lie. You should know better than that. You go to Oxford.
Then South Park, one of the biggest shows in America, devoted an entire episode to making fun of Charlie Kirk.
If anyone around here is going to be a master debater, it's me. So let's go. Who wants to debate the master debater? Let's go. You right there.
Charlie took it like a champ. The guy was such a gentleman and such a class act.
Now, there's going to be a lot said about this, but we need to have a good spirit about being made fun of. This is all a success. This is all a win. We as conservatives, we have thick skin, not thin skin. And you can make fun of us. It doesn't matter. And until next time, I hope all of you also become master debaters for truth.
Something else I always appreciated about Charlie Kirk is how well he could articulate the Christian political viewpoint and especially why Christians support President Trump.
I don't understand how Christians are okay with so much that he does, because he also refuses to accept responsibility and take accountability.
Well, but because we read the Bible, and the Bible is full of people that have very, very difficult, let's just say, colorful lives and still are used for God's purpose. We're all sinners. And so we look at Donald Trump and we say, wow, this is a guy who's obviously broken. We're all broken. And what do you do with your broken life? Do you just golf all the time and fly around the world and hope things get better? Or do you get in the arena and fight for the country?
Unless I'm missing something, this is probably the biggest celebrity death in my lifetime. Charlie Kirk was 31 years old. He wasn't even going to be old enough to run for president in 2028, but this guy was definitely going to be president someday. I know so many people who don't even like politics, but they love Charlie Kirk. The guy was so larger than life, such a great example of the man in the arena, and such a great example of the American patriot that we should all strive to be. God bless Charlie Kirk, God bless his family, and God bless America. I'll see you again soon.